Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, I want to talk about something that's both incredibly simple and profoundly complex, a phrase we've all heard a million times. Everything happens for a reason. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. When you're in the middle of a tough time, when you've lost a job, gone through a breakup, or faced a setback that just feels unfair, hearing someone say, "Everything happens for a reason," can feel dismissive, even annoying. It can sound like a cheap cliché meant to gloss over real pain. And honestly, sometimes it is. But what if we looked at it from a different angle? What if we saw it not as a passive statement of fate, but as an active mindset for growth? Think about your life for a moment. Picture a time when you thought your world was ending. A failure that felt so catastrophic you couldn't see a way past it. Maybe it was a test you failed in school, a business idea that flopped, or a relationship that crumbled. At that moment, the pain was all-consuming. But now, look at where you are today. Can you trace a line from that moment of perceived failure to something positive in your life now? Maybe failing that test pushed you to discover a subject you were truly passionate about. Perhaps that failed business taught you invaluable lessons that led to your current success. Maybe that heartbreaking end to a relationship cleared the path for you to find a partner who truly complements you. Or even better, it led you to find yourself. This isn't about magical thinking or pretending that bad things are secretly good. Pain is real, loss is real. But our perspective is the one thing we can control. The reason things happen isn't always some grand cosmic plan handed down from above. More often than not, the reason is something we create ourselves after the fact. It's the meaning we choose to assign to our experiences. It's the lesson we decide to learn. The failure itself isn't the reason. The reason is the strength you built because of it. The heartbreak isn't the reason. The reason is the self-awareness you gained from it. Let me share a story. A few years ago, I was up for a promotion I had worked tirelessly for. I poured everything into it. Late nights, extra projects, the whole deal. I was so sure it was mine. When I found out I didn't get it, I was crushed. It felt like a total rejection of my hard work and dedication. For weeks, I was bitter and demotivated. I kept replaying it in my mind, thinking, why? It's so unfair. I could have stayed in that place, letting that resentment poison my work and my attitude. But eventually, I had to make a choice. I decided to use that frustration as fuel. I took a hard look at my skills and realized there were areas where I could improve. The feedback I got, which was painful to hear at the time, was actually a roadmap. I enrolled in an online course, started networking with people in different departments, and began to develop skills I had previously ignored. About a year later, an even better opportunity opened up, one that required the exact new skills I had just acquired. I got that job. Looking back, not getting that first promotion was the best thing that could have happened to me. It wasn't a punishment, it was a redirection. The reason it happened was that it forced me to grow in ways I wouldn't have otherwise. This is what it means to live the principle that everything happens for a reason. It's about becoming an alchemist of your own life, taking the lead of painful experiences and turning it into the gold of wisdom, resilience, and growth. It's about trusting the process, even when the path is foggy. When you face a closed door, instead of just staring at it in frustration, you start looking around for the window that just opened. It's a shift from, "Why is this happening to me?" to, "What is this trying to teach me?" That one-word change, from "to me" to "for me," can change everything. It reframes you from a victim of circumstance to a student of life. Every challenge is a teacher in disguise. The most difficult people in our lives often teach us the most about patience and boundaries. The most frustrating obstacles often teach us the most about creativity and perseverance. The moments where we feel most lost are often the ones that lead us to our true north. It's a messy, unpredictable, and often painful process, but it's also beautiful. It's how we build character. It's how we collect the stories that make our lives rich and meaningful. Think of your life as a book. The boring chapters are the ones where everything goes perfectly. The compelling, page-turning chapters are the ones filled with conflict, struggle, and eventual triumph. You are the author of this book. You can't control every plot twist, but you absolutely control the narrative. You decide what the events mean. So the next time you're in a storm, and the winds of change are blowing everything apart, take a deep breath. Acknowledge the pain, the fear, the frustration. Let yourself feel it. But don't let it be the end of the story. Plant your feet firmly on the ground and ask yourself, what can I learn here? How can I grow from this? Years from now, what will be the reason I look back and say this happened for? You might not have the answer right away, and that's okay. The reason often reveals itself in hindsight. Your only job in the moment is to keep moving forward, to keep learning, and to keep trusting that you are capable of turning any setback into a setup for something greater. Because you are. The dots will connect. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but eventually you will look back and see the beautiful, intricate pattern that all your experiences have woven together. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today. If this message resonated with you, please give this video a thumbs up and consider subscribing to the channel for more content like this. I love reading your comments, so please share a time in your life when something that seemed terrible at first turned out to be a blessing in disguise. Let's inspire each other. Until next time, take care and keep growing.